Well, just as I was about to head out on my hike and hang today, my Onetigris underquilt came in the mail, and so I get to test it out. Now, when I was reading the reviews on this, most of them were good reviews, but the bad reviews, it sounded like the people thought the underquilt could be used as a hammock on its own, and others, it just sounded like the suspension was kind of weak. So what I did was I replaced it with a thicker, longer shot cord on each end, and if it's too long, I can always shorten that, right? And then what I did up here, I made a secondary suspension that just goes down to the sides. Both of them attach right on the corners there, and we'll just see what happens. These may be too long as well. They attach with a mitten hook at the top there. Well, the secondary suspension there feels a little bit loose, so I can shorten those up. The main suspension, they're a little bit loose too, but that's okay. It's better to have them a little loose than too tight. In the world of hammocking, you really can't expect one size to fit all, so expect to make adjustments. This is a coyote brown on the outside. It looks like a teal or something on the hem, and the inside is gray. It looks nice. It's nice and lightweight, and I can feel what they call the pongee, the pongee polyester insulation inside. It's not super thick. When this arrived today, everything had been vacuum sealed, and the insulation was pretty flat. Now I'm feeling it lofting up again. It's actually feeling pretty thick, so this may actually get warmer. It's doing a pretty good job. I moved part of it from under my back, and I could really feel the cold breeze evaporating the sweat, so it's doing a good job in 70-degree temperatures anyways. So one of the things I may need to do is sew a tab or something onto the hem here and make another attachment point for the secondary suspension. Took my boots off, and it's really comfortable now. Makes a big difference. There's enough space between the hammock and the underquilt that another layer or two of insulation could easily fit. Just what those layers should be has yet to be determined. Maybe a space blanket, maybe something a little thicker and softer, but time and experimentation will tell what the options are. Well, here's a little thing I just discovered. Probably most of you already knew this. The wind is blowing from that side, so I just moved to this side of the hammock, and now this is acting as a wind block, and I'm a lot warmer. So you can see the shadow line through the hammock there. That is where the underquilt comes up to on my right side. I'll be in a sleeping bag, so my feet should be warm. My other side, it comes up to my shoulder. Can't really show you that, but it comes up high enough, so I think the underquilt itself is probably a little bit too small for a big guy, but I should be able to make it work. This has been a very comfortable afternoon testing out the underquilt. You don't get an opportunity to actually go camping. You can always do day hikes and set up your gear, practice with it, and relax for a few hours, enjoying the day. It's nice.